and alternative government policies and work towards the realization of a better country where you have effective service delivery to the people. And this has been a vision. And luckily, I'm happy today that that vision of the party is gradually gravitating towards its realization. This is gradually coming to fruition, no doubt because we have found a presidential candidate of the party who has given life to the struggle to liberate the country. And so I want to appreciate all of you for this event. I appreciate your patriotism. No sacrifice is too much to be made to realize or to pursue this cause. Indeed, we are very close to the election. The election is next month, 25th. I know that the whole of South is obedient, there's no doubt about that. But our people say it is not over, not until it is over. There is still a lot of work to be done. We have just concluded the uploading of polling unit agents. Close to the election, there are still several things that we need to do, and I'm sure that's why the organizers of this program have put together this business summit to see how we can raise funds to support the project, to support the fight to change Nigeria. Like I said elsewhere, one man cannot fund a presidential election. And like we have always said, this struggle is for all of us to be united and take back the country. And in that pursuit, you are a major stakeholders in it. And therefore, whatever you can do by way of support, either financially, in terms of material, in whatever way possible that you can support this cause, we will be very grateful. And as national chairman of the party, I want to assure you and promise you that we will reward all of your efforts by giving you good governance. So let me conclude by thanking you in advance, hoping that we all contribute our quota to see how we can rescue the country and have a better country. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Every time, I told you, every time someone representing this great party and movement is saying something, we hear facts, figures, and you can feel the depth of insight and how they understand commerce, economy, and there's so much that we are pursuing. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we would not like to keep our principle for too long. We want you to look at the funds you have and begin to look how much we're chasing and how much we have to accomplish and start feeding them. But right now, what we want to do, the most important thing that we've expected all this while is about to happen now. So if you are ready, I'm not sure you're ready to hear from the man himself. If the man who has that vision, the man who has integrity, the man who represents what the new Nigeria stands for, the man who has built businesses. When he talks about business, he talks from the place of experience. When he talks about business, he talks from the place that he, with his competence, can deliver excellence. He will run a government that is void of corruption. He will run a government that will bring the very best to bear. Please.
Our great Nigeria is very responsible.
And then I've been asking for you, there's a lot of food and drink. Your hotel is also offering 50% discount in case you want to make an accommodation. Please, at this point, with the standing ovation, the incoming president of Nigeria, His Excellency, Dr. Peter Obi. Please put your hands together. Thank you, sir. Happy to meet you.
Please be seated, please. Let me respectfully stand on all existing protocols and thank all of you for sacrificing your time to be here, and sincerely apologize that we came in a bit late. I apologize sincerely. I did mention to Professor Tommy that today we're supposed to campaign in Peru. So we started our morning with an event. When I came here, somebody told me, I saw that Dunamis event last night. I said yes. I left at 6 a.m. this morning to go and change to go to Meduguri. And from Meduguri we're here and we're rushing back to Lagos. Some people are waiting for me in Lagos where you have waited there. So I sincerely apologize. It's just the nature of it. But I'm very, very, very grateful and appreciative of what you're doing. Coming out this evening, being here, considering how busy all of you are, shows that you care and you have interest in helping us to build a better nation. We're all committed. We know how bad things are in this country today. I don't need to tell you how things bad things are. One of those who can say that they feel how bad it is, the pain and everything, and I say with every sense of responsibility, is the South. Because they have had to bear the brunt of having to be the source in which our livelihood has come for several years without anything to show for it. And I said every day, today they lost, they didn't have anything to show for the oil they produced and given us to share. The environment is devastated. So when the oil is finished, they will have much. That's it. We need to start turning it around. I was in the north today. And I said to them, this election we are going to face will not be by tribe. It's no longer ethnic thing. If it is, why are the poorest people in the north? Why is not the most safe place in Nigeria? So leadership has nothing to do with is my own people. All Nigeria have produced in the past 20 years is poverty. That's the only thing we have increased. All Nigeria have produced in the past 20 years is out of school children. That's the only thing that increased. Today, you know, we have more people living in poverty than India. In fact, we have more people living in poverty than India and China combined. These two countries are 2.8 billion people, where 200 million people have more people living in poverty than two of them combined. The only thing that has increased in this country is poverty, out of school children. Our youth unemployment is the highest in the world. Our youth drug prevalence is highest in the world. We have overtaken India in infant mortality. That's why the fact that they are 1.4 million. So everything that is wrong is where we're facing, and everything. Our debt has increased without anything to show for it. I was in Banchi 2 days ago. And I tell them that whenever I come to Banchi, I feel a sense of pain. That here comes where we have somebody like Tafa Balawa, who borrowed the first money ever this country borrowed. And in June 17, 1964, Tafa Balawa applied to World Bank to borrow $82 million to build the Kanchi Dam. And whenever I read that letter, I have a sense of pain. Because it says in that letter, Nigeria is borrowing this money to build a 760 megawatts of electricity to support the economic growth of Nigeria. 64. And one bank replied that letter, thanked him for his vision, and said this will definitely help in building a better Nigeria. 59 years after, the value of that money today is about $1.3 billion. 59 years after, we could still see the Kainji Dam. Today, our debt is 77 trillion if you add the ways and means. If you divide it with 410, which is what government uses to calculate, it will give you exactly or about $187 billion. Which if you divide it with about 1,250,000,000, you're going to have 150 times. Where are 150 kinds of dams? So we can say that is why we're going to do. The money was stolen. Green box. So we have none of it. It's gone. It's finished. And we have to pay the debt. Our children will pay it. Because so many Nigerians don't know that the bonds we're issuing today are not payable. Most of them are not payable. As we go there, you can go and look at Nigerian Euro bonds today. They're all payable 1950, 1969. They were wrong about them. And our children will be saddled with debts, which their fathers have stolen and consumed. And nobody cares for the future of our children. And everybody is every day. So for me, this is time to live a normal life. Unexamined life is not what it is. We must examine life. We must ask ourselves, how did we get here? How did we become part of this nonsense? How can we live in a country where we have criminalized the country, celebrate criminality? And that is why Dante and I decided. And a lot of people who are involved, sacrificing their time, our chairman, Pastor Tommy, all these people, everybody got up and say, well, listen, we must save this country. Country today is in a total mess. And you don't even know where to start. Nobody is safe to go to anywhere. If you tell people from the east now, go home, they will not. If you tell people from the north, go home, they will not. If you tell people from, even people here now, there's so many areas they cannot go. So we are now stuck, caged. You know, everybody is living in fear. Today, everybody I told I'm going to Maiduguri today said to me, is there no way you can campaign without going there? I said, how? Peter, the other way we saw you in Southern Boronu. How can you go to Southern Boronu where they say this thing? And that is a challenge. When there are people, it's not just about contributing money. I know you're going to contribute money, and everybody's going to do anything to support. But there's a pain. The same people are going around now buying votes in the creeks here, where the water is polluted, when they have no food shop where the children cannot live. They are not paying 10,000 naira for their votes. And they're going to take it when the same people have ruined the future of the children. This is time for you to wake up. If you can't contribute money, please go to the village and tell them they're not safe. This is time to go to the churches and remind the church, the bishop, everybody, that this money these people are collecting is poison. You're ruining the future of your children. It is no longer about us. In the future of the society, our children will be living. So I'm appealing to all of you, any way you can support for us to rescue this is critical, is important. If it's money, please do. If it's moral, if it's material, whatever you sacrifice for this, you're doing it for the future of your children. Say this, the future of your I can change this country. A new Nigeria is possible. And I've got to pray. Let nobody listen to anybody. I know you belong to different, you have sympathy for different parties and different organizations. This is time to re-examine your sympathy. This is time for you to re-examine your support for different persons, and let us have a Nigeria that we all can celebrate and say we're citizens of Nigeria. We have things we can lead our manifesto in the software, in the hardware. We've said we want to secure and unite Nigeria. Nigeria has never been so divided. Nigeria has not suffered the security that is suffering today. And it's not because the enemy is not formidable. The enemy is not. The criminals are not more formidable. It is because of weak leadership and weak security governance architecture. And that's why I said people should hold me responsible. It's stuck on my desk. We will deal with this. We will win with those who win, we are winnable, and we deal with those who win that we are. We said we want to make Nigeria productive, so our children can have jobs, so we can create this. We want to stop consumption in this country. We've consumed the future of our children. We must move from this conspicuous consumption to production. We must not ensure that people who have money or who have wealth must be entrepreneurial. Wealth must come with enterprise. Wealth without enterprise kills the society. And that is the corruptive side of our society. We will fight corruption. Nobody will do it the way we will do it. And I said, people have come here, tell you they will fight corruption. People will come here, tell you they will do this. My question is very simple. I've told you this election is not about it. It's not going to be about religion. If anybody tells you about religion, ask him to show you mosque or church where they sell bread cheaper. So you can go there and buy it. It's not going to be about anybody's turn. It's turn of Nigerians to take back their country. So let nobody come and say that. It has to be about character. If anybody says, I want to be president, tell us who you are. That thing, Baba Ahmed is my vice presidential candidate. Today in Boronu, he told them the primary school he went to, secondary school he went to, and he became a graduate of the University of Boronu. And from there, he went to school where he went to, in the UK. Everybody knows who he is, his age and everything. And I told them the same thing. My name is Peter Obi. I was born in Norwich. I went to Christ College. I'm an alumnus of soccer. And I've stayed everywhere. I've been an alumnus of Oxford, Cambridge, IMD, and you can go and check the records. Let every person who was contesting the election come using his own man, tell us who he is, his name, his age, schools he went, close he went to school. Right. It is important. It is not a mystery issue. It is a serious issue. Because we want the children to learn. A young girl has just come out now and said, I am social and social person. I'm in SS2. And I told him who I am. And he can go and Google it. And what you see there is what is right. That's what we want to do. If anybody says they want to fight corruption, let him go and show us replace the past. So we can look at it and know what remained. The biggest form of corruption in nepotism is the worst. Appointing people who are incompetent, appointing your families and everything. Show us where you pass. We have all served. So we know I was governor of another state for 8 years. And I have told people, go there and verify whether their money is missing. Go there and see what we were able to do. Go there and look for whether there was any civil servant who was being owed salary with their elephant. Go and check whether there's any of them who retired and was not paid gratuity. Go and verify whether there's anyone that is being owed pension. And above all, I don't need to tell you, everybody knows, and I say it every day, that around what I left in 3 banks, cumulatively was 75 billion, is documented, and what is statement in that. Every other colleague of mine who left government when I left, have pension gratuity, or one from another. My own people brought it to me to sign, and I said it's wrong, and I stand to say it's wrong. If you want to serve, and God gives you the opportunity to serve and go home. If you're not doing anything, don't go there. Since I left that but they don't want to get one more work. Because I was entitled to nothing. I've served them. So I'm appealing to you, people of South, I want to reduce South. I want to clean it up. I want to make it work. I want to bring back the glories of cities like PortHarcourt. I thank the governor for what he has done with infrastructure in this state. He has improved the infrastructure of this capital. What I'm going to do, we will change it. PortHarcourt will become what it used to be. A state that everywhere. And so will it be in the South. How can Nigeria borrow in 5-6 years? We borrowed nearly 50 trillion. And we could not complete the most important infrastructure in the South. Where the oil comes from. East-West Road. As at the time I knew about that road, all we need to complete it is 250 billion naira. And our country borrowed 50 trillion naira. 50 trillion means that we would have completed over 100 East-West Road. And we will look at where the oil comes from. And people are not right. Very disciplined. In other than that place, nobody will take it. The oil is being stolen. I can go on and on. The night is fast spent. Help us in any way you can. Help Baba made that myself wants to build a new Nigeria. We are capable, we are qualified, and we will show it. I'm happy that Julius Apollo who spoke to you this evening is also from South. I told the people in the North that we are also bringing governance to a level it should be, that if you check the average age of the 3 most important people involved in the party, which is myself, the first presidential candidate, and the party chairman, that 3 of us combined, we divide our age by 55. If you combine the other party, the main opposition, they are 70. If you compare the parties government, nobody knows their age. So for 15 years, fresher, and it's important. This one job requires character, competence, capacity, compassion, and above all, it requires physical and mental energy. It is in charge. Otherwise, I won't have been awake all night, go to the Duke, come here, and I'm going to Lagos. We need people who are capable now. We can no longer waste anybody's time, because time is against us. Please help. Please help. You know that whatever you're doing so for the future of your children. We can't be with our children anarchy. The society that has been abused so far, and we are allowing them to abuse, will take its revenge on our children. God bless all of you. Put your hands together, please. Clap, give some standing ovation. Clap for the most complete presidential candidate.
Okay, well, thank you all so much. Thank you. I want to join us to please continue the program. Because what you're doing here is important to achieve the things that have been promised. Thank you. We'll just take a run to another meeting some distance from here. Thank you all. God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.
Okay, everyone.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much. Thank you so much. While we wait for the president in waiting to go to leave us, remember the message. Let the message stick in our mind. Today, you have to commit yourself. You have to put in action your commitment. He has asked you in whichever way you can make this journey peaceful, straight, and possible.